out. So Wacky Wanda done got up here and made a fool of herself yet again, but not too quick, y'all, because Mel finally did what Mel was supposed to do, and that was getting hurt. But she didn't get in her like I would have gotten her. Like I said before, I would have showed Wanda what a deplorable really was, but Mel kept that real nice and easy. You know, she gave it to her really, I would say, Melody style, because even though she showed her that, you know, I'm not playing with you, this is not a game, and I mean what I say, she still was a little bit classy with it. And this is what really makes me like Melody, because they want to make her seem so nasty, so mean, so evil, so much of a mean girl. But even when she's dragging, it's still nice. Like, it's still respectful. She's still proper. She's still polite, and they can't take that. Wanda had the nerve to get up and go live twice, right? The first one, she was sitting in her house. I don't even want to discuss that. I want to talk about Wanda sitting on the deck of that trailer in that trailer park. And this is no shade to anybody that grew up in a trailer park or that lives in a trailer, because at the end of the day, my goal is to get me a nice modular home, honey. And yeah, that's what it is. Like, I grew up in a trailer. I know what it is. That's why I know that Wanda was in a trailer park with Big Barney sitting in the background. Yes, oh, big purple food truck. Look like it ain't been crunk up in months, honey. It looked like somebody really took one of those U-Hauls that Wanda said she is used to having and slid it right on in the back of them folks' yard and just set it there and let mud pile up around the tires and let it collect dust. I know good and well that food truck does not work. Anyhow, Wanda decided to go live and to talk about Melody and her mother. She is so jealous and envious of Miss Van and Mel. It makes no sense. She said up there steady implying that Mel's mom was a side chick, and then she's saying that Mel's mom was married to a white man that did some very, very disgusting things to Mel, and that Mel's mom ignored it and remained married to the man and kept the man last night. Now, at the end of the day, when Mel came out and she told Wanda she's going to have to prove everything that she's been saying, because she's going to sue her, take her straight to court, and take every little thing that she got. Baby, Wanda, let me tell you something, girl. Your court date is coming up, and you going to need to go get your freshest funeral home French roll put in the back of your head and prepare to say your honor, and baby, please your case, because you talk too much and you do too much. I think Wanda disliked the fact that Melody and Tisha are talking. Well, that, you know, they're cool and cordial. I think Wanda disliked the fact that every chance Marceau gets, he makes Tisha look like a fool by defending Melody. Now, I'm going to get into that portion in a little bit, but I don't think that Wanda likes the fact that Melody and Tisha are cool and Melody wants no parts of Wanda. Like, she wants nothing to do with her. First, Wanda says she never apologized to Melody. Then she talking so much and she calling the girl all kind of names, and she apologized within the live of saying that she never apologized to Mel. Then turn around and say, I probably did apologize to her, but I take it back. See, this woman is a joke. This woman is, the thing that I hate about technology these days is that it's so advanced, like, so it makes it easier for the tech people. If you're tech savvy or you like to roam around the internet and play with apps, baby, this day and age is for you. But instead of the tech savvy people and the people that's using the internet for good, we got people like Wanda, who were social rejects, who grew up just being made fun of, unpopular, just thrown to the wayside. Now that they have access to the internet, they're going to get on here and run them up. Wanda sat up there and she said, I don't care about what y'all say. If it didn't bother me in elementary school, middle school, and she struggled to get high school out, because I don't think Wanda made it to high school. And if she made it to high school, I doubt she made it out of high school. But if you sat there and said, Miss Wanda, Wacky Wanda, that you were, people talked about you in elementary school and middle school and high school, baby, that just lets me know one thing. That lets me know that you were being picked on your entire life. You were being put down, and you got a issue. You have an issue with people like Melody, who probably was liked or loved in school, who probably, like, growing up wasn't hard for Melody. We can assume that she was a popular person. You, on the other hand, didn't have that. So you want to be cool with this woman. Then again, you can't be cool with this woman, because the hate that you harvest inside, would not allow you to be cool with someone like Melody or her mom. Instead of you taking notes from Miss Van, because you can sit up and say, oh, she's not quiet, she's not innocent, she talk, baby, we all do. We all like a good gossip session. This is just what it is. Like, but when we gossip, most people, most grandmothers, they do it in the comfort of their home. They do it with select people who they talk to. They just don't get on the internet making a fool of themselves, their children, and their grandchildren. Wanda is a complete embarrassment. Now, back to what I was saying about Marceau. When Melody and Marceau were talking, right, and he was saying that she had control over the millimeters, and she said, no, if you can't control your mother-in-law who you speak to on a daily basis, how am I supposed to control people that I don't know? Marceau knew she was right, and when Marceau took that back to Tisha wanted to deflect. Oh, she tell them to activate. What Marceau did, shut her down right then and there, stopped her in her tracks. No, she has a point. She did have a point, and they don't want to acknowledge that. See, everything is also one-sided when it comes down to Melody. Like, they don't want to excuse anything on Melody's behalf, but when it's referencing them or the shoe would fit them, they don't want to put it on. Baby, no, put that big boot on, lace it up, and go on about your business. Now, Wanda needs help. I really appreciate Melody finally standing up to Wanda, and I hope she's standing on business, baby. Take her to court. And for those of you say, oh, people shouldn't support her taking Wanda to court. No, take her to court. Wanda needs know how to shut up. People like Wanda, you have to stick it to them and stick it to them hard, and you can't let up off of them. I hope Melody take that woman to court. Take that big purple food truck, take Big Barney, get on your live and auction it off. Or, just like someone said in the chat, she can use it and sell 7th Avenue out of it. But, baby, don't nobody want to tie their brand to that truck. Girl, sell that food truck. Get it, auction it out. Teach Wanda a lesson. So, now I can hear Marceau going off on Tisha as everything was unfolding, baby. Look what your mama did. Your mama talked too much. Oh, you taking up for Melody? Yes, he is. Because at the end of the day, you people, and that's Tisha, her mama, her family, and I'm throwing the whole family in there, because ain't nobody telling Wanda no different. Ain't nobody telling her no better. Even if they do tell her, I doubt she'll listen. I seriously doubt she would listen. Like, Wanda is the type of person that when she can't get to you and she see what she's doing is not working, she want to go to the gutter. Like, she want to just get down and dirty, and you have to do the same thing. Her bringing Ariane up made absolutely no sense. Her bringing Hill Harper up made absolutely no sense. Why would you see pictures of Mel and Hill Harper? Why would you see text messages of them? Why would you see phone calls? She's acting like Mel just got on the internet and was claiming Hill to be her man, saying that this man wanted to marry her and fly her out of the country. Why would this woman need to prove anything to any of y'all? Like, she sat up there and she said people wouldn't know if she was in a relationship. She'd probably be married by the time people find out if she was in a relationship. I wouldn't even tell them then. Like, did Snoop search, find it out on your own? It's too much of hate in this world. Wanda, you claim you got a man, you got a husband, you got a boyfriend, you so happy, everybody else so lonely. Why does it matter to you what this woman has? If you're so happy, why do you care if this woman has anyone? And furthermore, why would you sit up and just say, oh, Ariane's gonna come and knock her off the show? That's why she don't want it. And that's why she wouldn't be there, dummy. That's why you wouldn't be there, damn it. Talking about, I don't need to be on the show, and you won't be on the show. I don't understand the things that she say that we already know is not true. I'm okay. I don't have to be on the show if they bring Big A to. Baby, Big A somewhere balled up, probably crying because Martell stressed and going through it, and he taking her through it right along with him. Like, at the end of the day, you sitting up here, your daughter, your son-in-law, his people can't take Melody out for this show, a show she created, a show that she created and gave your daughter a space to come out of the house and to get a life of her own, to get her own identity. You want to take this lady away from her creation. And since you couldn't do that, now you want to throw in the woman that helped to ruin her family in order to throw shade. See, this is the type of stuff that keeps me grounded and keeps me home, because when people get so mad, their jealousy, envy, and rage come out of them. It cannot be contained. This woman doing so much of talking, she stay on the YouTube street more than the YouTubers. Can't even call these people by their real name. On the line calling Destiny Dusty. Like, baby, why are you calling Destiny Dusty? You talking so much, everything is mixing up in that little pea head of yours that you can't even focus on what you're doing and what you're saying. Tisha, Get your mammy. Get your mammy, wash her up, dry her off, and sit her down somewhere in front of a television screen that's connected to some type of ebonics straightening class, of course. Like, this woman needs to sit in front of a YouTube channel and just let everything ride out. Just let everything ride out. Gracie's Corner. Somebody wash Wanda up, dry her off, and sit her in front of YouTube and let her watch episode after episode of Gracie's Corner. We are here to encourage, inspire, and educate the uneducated and the ignorant. And Wanda, you're first on our list. Who, Lord?